Hello, tubers. How are you today? Well, I hope you're doing real well. Praying the rosary, getting closer to God, because Yahweh is the best way. Today, I want to talk about a topic regarding God, and some people are saying, "Well, where is God? Where is God in these these terrible times, tumultuous times that we're having? Where is God? We need God, right?" And I say, my reply is this: God is in the same place He has been forever. He hasn't moved. He has not moved 1 inch. Now the world has changed, but God hasn't changed. God is the same. God hasn't moved. What has happened is we have moved. Yeah. So stop pointing the finger. Society has moved. Yeah. We've all become lovers of Satan. Lovers of Satan. Yeah. So when people start asking me or anybody else, but me in general, specifically, where is God? Where's God? Rich, where's God? Look at these times. We're losing our freedoms. We have to have vaccine passports. We have to take these vaccines. We have COVID. Rattle off all the problems that you hear in the news, and I don't want to even talk about it because you know it all. You see it all. I don't watch the news, so my reply is, like I said, God hasn't moved 1 inch, not one iota, not moved, not moved. And we tend not to look at history. We tend not to look at history, but history has some fairly gruesome times. Back in times of Jesus, King Herod said, "Hey, let's go after all the newborns, the male newborns, and kill them all." That's pretty bad. You don't see any country saying, "Hey, we're gonna kill all the male newborns," do you? I don't see that, and so on and so on and so on. I mean, hey, you could have lived in times of World War I and be a man, and you have trench warfare, you know, World War II times, right? Where millions upon millions of people died. How about being a Jew back in the 1930s and early 40s? That wasn't very good. So stop complaining. Stop complaining. This is not bad. It really isn't. It's not that bad. We, I came from a place. I spent 2 months in a place where I was basically in the middle of nowhere and living in a mountain in the mountains. And I mean, it was rough. It was really rough. I had nothing. I really had nothing. I had no internet, no telephone, no television. I didn't even have a chair. I didn't have a refrigeration. I had no car, no wheels. Yeah, that was tough. But I didn't complain. That was just the cards I was dealt. I dealt with it. Here I am, 2 months later. Here I am. And I'm still living. So like I say to people, hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So apparently I'm stronger because I ain't dead. Uh, so people, it's not that bad. And my other point too, it's interesting because I was, the cord was cut for 2 months, so I really didn't have any. I didn't know what was going on in the world, and really didn't miss it. All I had was like 10 to 12 songs on my cell phone and my laptop that I would listen to constantly because that was the only entertainment that I had. And it's kind of funny, but yeah, the same songs back over and over and over and over again. But yeah, whatever. But I tend to look at things from the forest and not from the trees. And what I mean by that is this, and this really reflects regarding the theme of this particular channel is that, and I made a shirt about 10 years ago, and it said eternity is a long time. And we all know eternity is a long time. But I'm making the point that, hey, we're going to be living in eternity one day. And where are you going to be? Where are you going to be in eternity? When you're living in eternity, you're not going to be reflecting, oh, well, back in, October of 2021, we had to deal with the COVID virus and we had to wear a mask. You're not going to be thinking about that. So forget about it. Ridiculous. Come on, you have to look past our noses. Please. It's really ridiculous. These days are going to end. One time I was a baby. Yeah, look at now I got gray hair. Lose my hair. I got gray hair. But to tell you the truth, I was a baby once. People carried me. Yeah, isn't it incredible? So please look at it that way. Think about your eternity. That is, what do you think Jesus came to this world for? So he can get rid of the Romans? So he can, oh, basically to be the conduit between the earth and make having a possibility for us humans to go to heaven. Because God was basically sending everybody to Hades or hell. Nobody qualified. Even Moses and Abraham, they didn't qualify to go to heaven. They had sinned. They couldn't obey the Ten Commandments. Right? Thou shalt not kill. Moses killed somebody. So they couldn't go to heaven. Jesus came around, he mended what Adam screwed up, you know. And let's take advantage of that. Let's take all advantage of that. And even Jesus said, the path to the light is narrow, and the path to the darkness is wide. And he sacrificed for us so that we can follow the light and be with him. And we're not taking advantage of that. His sacrifice. That's what we should be thinking about. Not whether you have to put the mask on or off or whatever the heck that is, or vaccine passports, the Moderna virus. Who cares who really, in 100 years, in 1,000 years, in 10,000 years, it's not going to make any difference. So I'm imploring you, people, please think about the future. Jesus died back 2,000 years ago. We're living in 2021. There's going to be a year 4021. So where are you going to be? Where are you going to be? My desire is you're going to be in heaven. In heaven. And you won't be thinking anything about the Pfizer vaccine, the J&J, whatever. And it's just ridiculous. The Illuminati, the Taliban, all that stuff. That's just current times. Those times would go. Back there was a Genghis Khan who was killing a bunch of people. What about Napoleon? Times were rough back then, weren't they? Mao Zedong. Come on. This is nothing. Like I said, I just came from the wilderness, and I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about like animals trying to kill me. I had to walk miles just to get some food so I can cook it up. I had no refrigerator. I wasn't thinking about the J&J vaccine, getting a booster shot. No, I was just thinking, hey, I need to get food. I haven't eaten all day. I'm hungry. And I want to get home before it gets dark because all the creepy crawlers are come out at night. And I don't want to get bitten or eaten or whatever the heck the case may be. So, we're just so domesticated, it's ridiculous. Oh, honey, can you hand me the remote? Like, honey, it's like 3 feet away from you, but you're closer to the remote. I remember when you had to get up and change the channels and play around with the freaking rabbit ears with 3 channels and a bunch of snow. We are so domesticated. It's really ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. So please, people, get real. Get real. Be thankful. Really be thankful. Be thankful. So that's the video today. Please, people, be thankful. I know it's crazy out there, but in due time, it ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing. Think about 1,000 years from now. Think about 10,000 years from now. Desire to go to heaven. That's my desire. The rest is really secondary. To me, that's just what it is. So I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to. And as always, God bless.